Hello everyone, my name is Slickle and welcome to the first review of my gameplay, I guess. Comprehensive an analysis of what I was doing to win this match. I'm going against a pretty well-placed opponent, really. He's looking for me. I wasn't that 1x1 that you see behind you. And he's currently looking for me. And I'm hiding behind this launch pad because there are 3 players left, and I don't know where I know the third one is behind him in the divot. I saw him earlier. The problem now is just where exactly do I go because of the storm shrink. So I try and aim for the top of his base, but unfortunately I miss. So I land down here and decide to go up. Here's my first mistake. My stairs too high, but I quickly turn before he can punish. A shot here that he breaks down my wall, but I'm too quickly to move. I get the high ground on him right here, and he quickly resets. I follow him, go for the shot, and miss it, but I'm quickly in a 1x1. He's trapped me here, but he's also trapped, I believe. He doesn't have enough time to react. Right now, he could get the jump on me, but he doesn't take the shot. Instead, he decides to reset and try and take the high ground again. I look for him, he turns, I get my final hit on him, and he flies away. I hit him again in the air, so his shield is most likely gone now. And he has the high ground. At this point, I'm playing very defensively, using cones to miss shots. I trap myself because I saw him for a quick second, didn't know where he went. I edit out, put walls 1x1 again, not sure where he is. I know he's above me, but I'm not sure where exactly. I try and go up that way, but I miss. And that's when he resets the fight again, another launch pad. At this point, I'm above him because he's launch padded down. And I just decide to stall here, which is very good on my part because I don't know where he is. And I really don't want him to knock me down. And if he does, I'm going to stay next to the launch pad, and that's going to keep me safe. I'm going to quickly fast forward this clip right here because I'm basically just, staying on the launch pad waiting for the storm eye to shrink. We recently started a clan called DGC, and if you'd like to know more, please check the description of this video. Also follow my socials for more information on this clan if you're a good Fortnite player. So now we're back in the clip. I'm just launch padding around looking for where he is. I'm just keeping the high ground, of course. And I think this is about the time, he starts knocking it down, but half of it's in the storm, so it doesn't all get knocked, not where the launch pad is. But it does, it gets knocked, but I'm already gone, so I launch padded down before he could completely knock me. He gets high ground here. Like, this is a completely new fight, we've reset, but because of the storm pinch, I'm too late to put my wall right there. That is a big punish on his part. 70 shield is very huge. I'm a one-shot at this point. I was a one-shot before, but now it's very imminent. So I drop down, turtle a bit, play more defensive, put up a cone, and I start scouting my options. Do I drop all the way down? Because I know that's where the final player could be, and I could get the kill on him. I probably should have meted here. I probably should have drank a small, but I wasn't paying attention to my shield count. I knew I'd gotten hit, but I didn't realize it was that hard. He then starts double heavying the top of that wall. I put a trap down in case he drops in. He actually drops to the side, and he's back up to where he was because of that floor he put. So he's back up to where he was. I decide to turn, reset. He takes low ground here, which I think is a really stupid decision from him, giving up the high ground when he has me trapped in 1x1. He decides to go for the breaking me down play. I punish by a rocket launcher in exactly where he is. You see, when your opponent starts trying to break you down, they give away their location. And this is where he gets punished by falling and taking his fall damage and ultimately dying. Final players here. This guy's not good. He's disengaged from any of our build fights. It's a single rocket, and that's game. So now we're going to go over to his perspective and see the things he could have done better and the things that I could have done better. So now to switch over to his perspective, we see he's got a double heavy sniper scar setup, which is a pretty good setup. He does have minis for his heals, and I think that's very balanced in the end game. I think he's doing well with his setup, so nothing wrong about that. His decision making here to take the high ground very quickly is probably what saved him a lot of damage in the early fight. He takes the high ground very quickly when he hears out that glider. This shot right here came too late. That's his first mistake. He also waits too long to get this high ground. He should have kept the high ground he had before instead of dropping down to challenge. To keep the high ground when you're challenging. Apparently when I got stuck under his stair, he also got stuck under his own stair, so that's a oof. He decides to reset here, but he gets punished for it heavily. He loses all of his shield and gets no damage on me, so I'm 100 shield up in this fight. He does get the high ground again with his reset, but he fails to punish right here. Instead of using an AR, he uses his shotgun, which is a poor decision. He then decides to reset for a second time and jumps all the way down. If I were him, I would have reset back into the fight instead of completely disengaging, because this third player could have been a threat if he wasn't such a terrible player. But yeah, he decides to reset, and this is his biggest mistake in this entire fight. Watch what he does here. He boxes himself in and decides to break down my walls, and in doing so, he gives me so much time to react. See, I'm so high up with his launch pads that even if he breaks it down, it's not going to affect me. What he should have done is reset the fight and push me. The only reason I'm guessing he didn't is because he ran out of mats. But even so, breaking me down is just such a cheap way to fight your opponent, and even so, he's taking so long to do it. You can see he's struggling with his editing a little bit, not sure on what he wants to do. He's taking his time with decisions, and all in all, it's just a slow gameplay from him. He looks shaken, like he wasn't ready for somebody to actually challenge him as good. And when you're playing on PC servers, you're going to encounter a lot of these people in the final circle, so you need to be ready for anybody who comes your way. He's disregarded the third player in the game who could easily sneak up on right now as he's pickaxing this stair. He finally breaks me down, and in thinking so, he's waiting for the kill feed, thinking, I got this guy, he's dead, now I just gotta look for the third player. And he's looking around for him, and that's when he hears the launch pad again. I'm gone. He takes early shots, I think that's very good, and he does get the high ground again. He's blocking me out of all fronts, and he sees me do the reset. Boom, hits me for 78. This is where he should go into full-on aggro mode. He does try and get another early shot, but misses his stare. He turns one by ones, turns again, takes the high ground. Very good on his part. He has the advantage right now. He has 20 shield on me. If I were to pop a small right now, which I don't think I do, he would have the total advantage. This is where he messes up again. He drops down from his high ground and gives up his vantage point. He can't see everything right now. All he can see is where I possibly am. I could have moved from this location. He uses double heavy instead of Scar. I mean, I guess that's just preference. I don't understand why people do that. I almost get him here with the trap. When he sees me, he almost jumps in, but stops himself at the last second. That's when he starts the editing play, which I think is smart, but he's taking way too long. And by the time he gets to me, I'm already gone. I'm all the way up there. He decides to shoot me down again, giving up his location, and he gets punished. He is on like 3 health right now, and I have the high ground, and I'm constantly ARing him. The storm is moving in. He has to make a quick play. He drops. That's the end. This third player was just camping behind a supply drop. I don't really know what he expected to, like, I guess he wanted to win the game, but yeah, I don't even know. That guy was just kind of annoying. Like, he don't want to participate in the fight. You just want to be super passive. But yeah, if you enjoyed that analysis, please drop a comment below and tell me what I could have done better, how I could have improved it, and I will surely do more of these again. Thank you for your time. This is Slickle.